This is NBC6 Breaking News.
Good evening, I'm Johnny Archer. We interrupt programming right now to follow some breaking news out of Jacksonville, where at least 4 people have died in a mass shooting. Right now we are going to go to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, where they are giving an update on this shooting.
Here's what we know up to this point. We have no outstanding suspects at this time. No outstanding suspects. We have one suspect in this case. He is deceased at the scene at this point. He is a white male, and we are still working to confirm his identity. We have deceased victims at the scene. We also have injured people at the hospital, and we will release counts later on. We don't have a count for you today currently. We are aware of a video that is out on social media. We have that video, but we would encourage people, if you have additional video or any other information about the incident, please reach out through 630-0500, our non-emergency number, through Crime Stoppers at obviously 1-866-845-TIPS, and share that information. You can also share it online at jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org. So, as I mentioned, we just finished clearing the Jacksonville landing of potential witnesses, other victims, that type of thing. We have no outstanding suspects at this point, and we'll have, again, more information and a full brief in a few hours. One thing I can add, we would encourage people not to come downtown to spectate. We don't need that at this point. We've got a very large crime scene downtown, a very large perimeter on this crime scene, and we will divert you away from that, obviously. So with that, a couple of quick questions.
Sure. There's a lot of speculation about what led up.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Does it appear the suspect is from our area? We're hearing possibly Baltimore.
Still waiting to be determined.
There's a lot of speculation about what led up to the shooting. Can you say anything about that?
So at this point, no. We'll, as soon as we have more information about that, we'll share.
Are all the witnesses cleared out of the building? Are all the witnesses cleared out of the building?
We are still working with the witnesses.
How many witnesses? How many people in the building?
Several
Sheriff,
witnesses.
where do you believe that this shooting began?
In the landing, and again, we'll have more detail about that as the night unfolds.
Inside, specifically Chicago Pizza?
Inside one of the restaurants in the landing. Yes.
Was it exceeding the fire marshal limits of occupancy?
No, we haven't even got into that detail
One
yet.
more question.
What should families be worried about?
How many people were there?
So we will talk about a operation to try to get families information as quickly as we can. Again, this information today, right now, I wanted to get out that we have no outstanding suspects. We have the scene secure, and we will follow up in a couple hours with more information. Thank you all.
Number of fatalities, do we know?
We will announce via Twitter any updates and the time he will be speaking again. You guys will be all escorted back out. Further information will be from here.
States, can you give that Twitter?
And that was Sheriff Mike Williams with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office giving us an update on this latest mass shooting in Jacksonville. He said right now there are no outstanding suspects, but they do have one suspect he described as a white male who is dead. They do not have the ID of that suspect. They said at least 4 people were killed in this mass shooting in Jacksonville at a parent video tournament, a video game tournament being held in Jacksonville at the Jacksonville landing. We will continue to follow this developing story. Right now, we have 2 crews from NBC6 on their way to Jacksonville to cover this. We will have more on this developing story coming up at 6 o'clock. You can also find updates on the NBC6 app.